Greetings and welcome. My name is Jake Race and I am a wildlife and food forest garden designer, and I've got some wildlife and edible stuff to show you here. I'm at Rhug in the Teifi Valley. That's the Teifi over there, and yeah, it's a little bit of not wild planting. I'll show you the easiest thing. So the house, the main garden are up there, and this is like a flat plateau, and it gets very damp down here. This is like a kind of back entrance, and there's like woodland, and this gets very, very damp, squelchy area it's called. So I've moved the Saskatoon, which is an Amelanchier canadensis, I think, down here because it will like it more because it is wetter and damperer, and it's part shade. There's an ash tree, and there is an ash tree just here. I hope that's going to be alright, because ash trees can be quite greedy with the moisture, but I think there's enough to go around. That you can see from the moss, and then there's creeping buttercup everywhere, and it looks like someone's been dumping crocosmia down here as well. So that's going to come up. What I have, when I bought all the native plants, I bought a whole load of plugs, like geranium, meadow cranesbill and bloody cranesbill, and sweet woodruff and devil's bit scabious, but I also bought some meadowsweet, Filipendula almaria, and meadowsweet's lovely, beautiful plant. Does like it damp though, does like kind of damp, part shade, grows in kind of hedgerows and next to ditches and down by the river, not right on the river, not as damp as like you can find ramsons right next to the river, but they do like it damp and kind of part shade in my experience, and they flower later on. They're good, they flower later on in the summer. So yeah, the nice combo with sweet cicely actually. Anyway, I've put them in here just around this part here because I've cleared the area for the Saskatoon, and these plugs were only like that, they're 60p each, so I bought 8 of them, so I just kind of doubled them up and put them around. So hopefully there'll be a stand of meadowsweet with a Saskatoon coming up above them. So that's the plan, and if not, then you know, that's just like 10 minutes and a few quid, which didn't work out. But hopefully they will. Hopefully we'll get a stand of meadowsweet. I haven't actually seen any meadowsweet down here anyway, so that'd be nice. Good, lovely, edible, native plant as well. There we go. Do check out my forest garden spreadsheet and the garden wild spreadsheet, and you'll see all these species that I'm talking about. They will all be in there, and what I generally do, I'm doing edible gardening and wildlife gardening and ornamental gardening, so it's a big kind of crossover, so there's a lot of kind of information in there, and it's fun because you can eat a lot of the stuff, and a lot of stuff's herbal, medicinal and edible as well, so there's loads to find out. So yeah, I'm very much getting into foraging as well at the moment, not kind of right now in this time of year, but reading about the idea of it and just finding out more about it, because I think there's, again, massive crossover with plant knowledge and local conditions and wildlife and native plants and wildflowers. It all kind of comes together. There's a continuity, there's a theme there. So I want I tell you what I want people in ornamental gardens to say we'll have native plants in ornamental gardens and edible plants in ornamental gardens, and have it edible and have it ornamental and have it build habitat for wildlife, hence wildlife food forest garden design. That's, yeah, I think that's what we ought to be thinking about in a time of nature and climate emergency. There we go, rant over. Thank you, bye.